All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing and salutation for to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shemal Shai. All right, what I want to get into, all right, this afternoon, going into this afternoon, is dealing with, as you see from the title, you getting involved, all right? And this is inside joke. Me and the Memphis brothers, you should say that during classes, when we was going over particular things, especially, dealing with affairs of war. And we got it from that movie Friday, when Debo, all right, wanted Smokey, all right, to help him break into Stanley house, and Smokey pretty much trying to, what Smokey said, I ain't fooling with that, you know. So whenever he said that, Smokey told him, "Oh, you getting involved, or I'm gonna knock your ass out too," you know. So he really Smokey had no choice, but to get involved with Debo, in that house burglar, you know. And so we use that term, all right, when we speak about people having no choice, all right, because contrary to popular belief, all right, there's no such thing as free will, you know, and no one can say what they will and won't do. And that's why even when we make any type of future plans, we have to say, Lord's will, okay? And that comes from the book of James. Matter of fact, let's start off with that, all right? When you go to the book of James, chapter is it might be all right, yeah, this is the book of James chapter 4 verse 13. It says, "Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, then vanisheth away. For that you ought to say, if Lord will, all right, we shall live and do this and that." Okay? And that's why it's a habit, amongst, us believers, to, especially when we're speaking about future tense, to say Lord will. Because it's all the Lord's will if He allows anything to happen. All right, whether it's something small, you know, we can say, brothers, we can plan to do a live stream, at a certain time. And we'll have to say Lord will, because it's the Lord's will, that'll allow that live stream to take place. We know it's all according to what He wants. You see, when you start boasting in the future, okay, you're pretty much moving in pride as if you are in complete control. Okay? And one thing that we've learned to realize in this ministry is that we're at the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay? So James left an example, all right, of how not to be, as far as speaking on your intentions and what you plan on doing, because the main reason I'm getting into this lesson is because you have, the talks about the draft, you know, everyone, you know, is chiming in on their beliefs, you know, and what they think about this draft. You know, people saying, most of people saying, you know, we're not going, and you know, and trying to go into all these excuses about mental health and this and that. But the main thing is people saying, look, we're not gonna fight, we're not gonna do this. Well, that's not your decision, okay? And first, you got more than just the draft to worry about. Okay, they're just one phase of judgment. You know, World War III is just one phase of judgment, and you don't have to get drafted to go over there and actually fight to be affected by the war. Okay, because ultimately those missiles are gonna come here. So you can sit your dumb ass here in America, you still done. You see, you Israelites want to do everything but repent. You know, and somehow you think that you're just going to live your life, be wicked, be rebellious, do what you want to do, and you get to choose, all right, how it play out. No, man, you know, the Lord, all right, already has this thing mapped out, okay? And if it's meant for you to go, all right, to that war, you going to that war, okay? And let's get some precepts on that. Uh, what's that? Proverbs 20 and 24. It's a few of them in Proverbs. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 20. All right, this is the book of Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay, so a man's going is of the Lord. All right, whether it's on the left hand side or on the right hand side. Okay, going back to Judas Iscariot. You think he wanted to be, you know, you think he wanted to be the man known for betraying Yahushua? You think he wanted that to be his legacy? Of course not. But he had no choice. Okay? It was already set up from the beginning. That was his life. That's why Yahushua did what you do. Hurry up and do it. Okay? Because he was born just to do that and play that role. All right? So if the Lord has it in your script for you to go to war, for you to fight in this third world war, all right, to get sent over to that meat grinder, your ass going over there, okay? Point blank, period. Give a damn what you thinking, how you feel, how many TikToks you make about it. If the Most High want your black ass in that war, you going goddamn kill Ukraine, okay? Or you going to northern, and I be hoping, I be, you know, praying specifically, you know, I pray specifically that you niggas get sent to Kyiv and Odessa, Ukraine, in the heat of the battle, okay? Northern Israel, okay? Up there with Hezbollah, all right? Because Hezbollah, those are the ones that came up, you know, those Arabs that started that suicide bomber. Yeah, all them niggas crazy, man. All 70,000 of them niggas crazy. You know, but the real crazy, not crazy like these niggas play over here. You know, they play tough with each other. Them niggas is really crazy. Okay, so I hope you niggas get sent to northern Israel, right beside Hezbollah, and right there to Kyiv and Odessa, Ukraine, right there on the front line with that bear, with the Russian. Okay, yeah, you know, yeah, we're gonna get into that too, brother. Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. This is the brother Beyond Yasha, Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart devised his way, but the Lord directed his steps. So you can have all these ideas and plans and agendas, and you can uh, you can think that you got a standard, but the Most High busts all that shit up. You know, you can have your little standard, you can have your little restrictions and what you won't do and what, you know, make plans and try to finesse what they call draft dodgers and all this. But no, man, You can devise whatever you want, but it's gonna be the Lord. All right, He gonna direct them steps, man. Cause the Lord has set it up to going to war be your best option. You know, cause I don't know what America's not gonna be this convenient paradise forever. Okay, America finna get real bad. America gonna be the worst place. Okay, because America has lived the most careless, but it's been the most wicked. So we serve a just power. He's all about balance. So he's gonna bring the hardest times to America. So whether you go to war, all right, or you sit your simple ass in America, you done. Okay, your judgment is already set. All right. Yep. Brothers put them all the scriptures I want. You know, the water. You know, for you brothers, man. Also, brother can put that Proverbs 5:21. This Proverbs 19:21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that shall stand. Okay? So it don't matter what you think you got conjured up. You're going to play like you got a mental illness. You're going to break your own leg, you know, because people going to go what? People going to go to the screen to avoid people are going to go to the screen to try to avoid this war, you know. But if it's already written for you, all right, to partake in this war, you're done. Okay, brother can put that in Jeremiah chapter 15. I believe the first four verses. Jeremiah chapter 15 verses 1 through 4. Baba Kashah. Okay, so we're gonna just go into this, and then we're gonna go into how the elect is predestined. All right, the elect don't have nothing to worry about. See, you niggas do, cause you niggas have refused to repent. You niggas have refused to listen to the prophets. You niggas are getting worse and worse in your rebellion. Okay, so now the Lord is just getting ready, all right, to judge you niggas, man, and it's gonna be in every type of way. Okay, war is just one aspect of the Lord's judgment, all right, in the earth. Okay, now let's see, brother got, yep, this the brother hopeful elect 3, the brother Yahweh, Proverbs 5:21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. Okay, so the Lord, all right, got every the Lord got every phase of your life planned out for you, man. Okay, everything is already planned out. On the left hand side for destruction and judgment, and on the right hand side for mercy and salvation. Okay, it's already planned out. It's already predestined. Okay, there's nothing you can do to change it, man. Esau can't even change his destiny, man. Okay, Esau has all these resources, military influence and witchcraft, and he's still subjugated to what the Lord wants. You know, he still got to deal with the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know, a brother can put that in Romans with it 9, 15 and 16. Who have resisted his will? You know, this is Lamentations 3:37. This is brother beyond Yasha'Allah. It said, "Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commanded it not?" You know, so you can't make that statement. I ain't going to fight for this man. Well, you don't know. You know, because even when it comes to the sea hip, and we know what it is, and we have to still say, Lord willing, you know, the Lord keep us in the spirit not to take it, man. Lord willing, he keep us in the spirit that we willing to die for this thing, man. Okay? To endure. You know, we have to constantly pray for endurance, the spirit of endurance in this thing, man. Okay? But these jakes out here making these statements of what they gonna do. Nah, nigga, you niggas see and see, you matriarch babies, see, they used to that. Them niggas raised by their mamas and only their mamas their whole life. They used to having an option. They used to living the life of this soft life of comfort and not having to worry about, you know, no pressure or anything. You know, not having to deal with responsibility. See, you matriarch babies, you've been pampered. Okay, But guess what? Your mama ain't gonna get you out of this one. Okay? Whether it be the war, whether it be the famine, okay? Whether it be, okay, the civil unrest, whether it be the pestilence, okay? Your mama ain't gonna get you out of this one. You see? You matriarch babies, okay? You so used to your mama rescuing your ass, but she not gonna get you out of this one, man. All right? This is the judgment of the Lord, okay? So, let's keep going. This is the brother Hopeful Elect 3. All right, the brother Yahweh, Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Okay, so the Lord, all right, doesn't have a mind towards these niggas but to judge them. All right, and Eve. Okay, because it's a you can kind of see what's happening, you know, because just to touch on the war, America's military is only ain't even 500,000. Okay, and you send that little small ass military over there, okay, with Russia and Iran and China, okay, and Turkey, they're done. Okay, that little number gonna get evaporated quick, because first off, one thing that America military has enjoyed was the ability to deploy large troops, you know, to different regions of the earth, you know, because they had them aircraft carriers, and that was pretty much untouchable. But now, all right, in this war, these nations have missiles that can touch them aircraft carriers way before they get to them ports. All right, because of course now, them aircraft carriers, all right, they're feared, and they should be. Okay, these other nations know that them American aircraft carriers, they scrap down. Now if them aircraft carriers start getting off, like they can wreck some shit. You know, them American aircraft carriers, cause they got them nuclear capable fighter jets, and plus they scrap down with warheads themselves. You know, so them aircraft carriers, they can lay some shit down, and them nations know this. Okay, so we talk about, you know, how much conventional America has far more conventional uh, military hardware than anyone else. Okay, way more. All right, and that's why we see, whenever you see, just to go into, you know, the analytics of it, you know how we do sometimes. But when you see America give Ukraine $60 billion, all right, they're not giving, all right, Ukraine $60 billion directly. Okay, they might give them a few $1 billion, you know, for, you know, particular things, all right, dealing with the war. But ultimately they send a lot of military hardware that was in America's stock, all right, because America has military hardware that they haven't used. Okay, so they send this military hardware to Ukraine out of their stockpile, but then they send that money, all right, to these military manufacturers, and then they get the new weapons. You know, whatever they send to Ukraine is the older model of the new stuff that they finna replenish their stocks with. Okay, so America is constantly upgrading its inventory. All right, but the thing is, you're fighting a war 3,000, 3,500 miles away from your homeland. Okay, so if you're fighting a war 3,500 miles away from your homeland, that's a long supply chain that you got to create. Okay, so it don't matter how much you got in your stocks, how you gonna get all this stuff over there? And you think Iran, Russia, and China is gonna sit back and just let you, all right, train, okay, You think they just gonna let you bring in, all right, uh, uh, cargo and military hardware from America to way over there to these ports in that region of the earth? You think they're gonna sit back and just watch y'all, haul that stuff over there so you can fight them? No. Okay? They're gonna blow that stuff up on the way. All right? They're gonna blow the troops up on the way. Okay? That would be super stupid to let America, all right, bring all that shit over there to their region of the earth, so they can melee you, man. No. Okay? So with that being said, the way that this war is gonna be fought, because what we have to understand now, that there's a lot of things being allowed. Even though Russia and Ukraine are at a conflict and a lot of people are dying, okay, there's a lot of things still being allowed. Okay, there's a lot of bridges and infrastructure that's still intact that wouldn't be intact if this was just an all-out war. So when this thing goes to an all-out war, okay, the numbers are going to skyrocket. Okay, the casualty numbers are going to skyrocket. It's going to be whole deployments, all right, that's going to be destroyed. It's going to be bridges and it's going to be infrastructure that's going to be destroyed immediately when it really go down. Okay, and that little 400,000 that America got, easy work, done. All right, that's a day's worth of war. Okay, with the hardware that these armies got today, that little 400,000, all right, man, army that America got, one day over. Okay, so and then you're fighting, okay, 3,000 miles away, 3,500 miles away. Russia is at the house. They stockpiles are there. Okay, Iran, their stockpiles are there. China, their stockpiles are right there. Okay, you got to set up logistics and set up this long supply chain. Okay, which it's not going, it ain't going to operate like that. Them aircraft carriers, they going to get them out of there. Okay, because they know they can't play with them. They know how deadly them American aircraft carriers is. They gonna get them out of there. Okay? And it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna go beyond drafting 18 to 26-year-old men to where it's gonna be any man, and eventually it's gonna get to any woman. All right? They're just gonna be thrown in that meat grinder, man. And you have all these men that's finna die. Then you got all these men, these immigrants, these migrants, which are, a lot of them are UN troops. Okay, a lot of them are mercenaries. Okay, so here it is. They finna send the U.S. citizens across seas, but they bringing in foreigners. Okay, to occupy America, man. Okay, so it's gonna be way more problems than just you being drafted. Okay, America finna be full of problems. You see, the script say he's gonna play Egypt as before. All right, so let's finish reading it. And then you got, just to mention, you got Cardi B, talking about say these little TikTok babies, these ain't gonna fight no war. Y'all just need to keep investing in y'all guns. Shut your dumb ass up, okay? And you played a major part in molding Generation Z, okay? Like she acting like she just, nigga, you played a major part in molding Generation G. You was a Generation Z, a Gen Z idol. Okay? You played a major part. Okay? Because you took ratchetness to a whole nother level. Okay? You you set the stage. All right? You set the stage for a Glorilla in the Sexy Red. Okay? You took that into that realm. Okay? This degenerate culture, okay, you played a major part in it, and the Lord might send your round fake body ass over there, man. Have you in Kiev, okay, and we're gonna see and let that WAP get you out of that situation, man. Okay, so let's go here. I want to finish that in Jeremiah. All right. It said Jeremiah 15:2, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith the Lord, such is for death to death, and such is for the sword to the sword, and such is for the famine to the famine, and such is for the captivity to the captivity. Okay? And Baba Shah, if you can put verse 3 as well, you know, Jeremiah 15:3. So the Lord already got set up. If it's meant for you to go to the sword, and that sword is vast, you know, it can be from civil unrest, gun violence, okay, World War III, or the nukes, okay. So that sword can be vast, and if it's appointed for you to go to that sword, you're gonna die by the sword. If it's appointed for you to die by famine, you're gonna die by famine. If it's appointed for you to get snatched up and tortured to death in one of these concentration camps, okay, nothing you can do about it. Okay? Everybody's at the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Shai. That's why we're told to serve the Lord with fear and trembling, man. Okay? And the Lord is justified in all his judgments, man. He don't owe nobody nothing. Okay? So the Lord is justified in everything that he do. You see? So this is why we'll pray that we're predestined for deliverance, man. All right? Yo, this the brother Anah. This the brother Anah. This the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 10. In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. You know, the scriptures say, don't a bird doesn't drop to the earth unless it's sanctioned by Yahweh Bashem Shai. Scriptures say the hair on our heads are numbered. Okay? So, at the end of the day, all this talk, I'm just hearing all this talk about what people ain't gonna do, not me, and nigga, you gonna do whatever the Lord got your ass to do, man. Okay? Whatever your destiny is with judgment, okay, that's what's gonna happen to your ass, man. Okay? Because this society is so delusional in thinking that they're in full control. Everybody thinks that they're in full control of their situation, man. All right? But the Lord gonna show you that you always been at his will and his mercy, man. Okay? Like I say, especially you matriarch babies, man. You've been so pampered and spoiled in America under your goddamn mama, okay, that you just you don't know what discomfort is. You don't know what responsibility is, okay? But the Lord gonna have it to where your mama can't save you, okay? You and her gonna be looking at each other starving to death, okay? You're gonna be helpless, all right, when these mercenaries and these troops come in. Okay, you're gonna be completely helpless, man. All right, and you're gonna be at the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay. So let's get this. Yep, and you Americans just so goddamn goofy and nonchalant. You have no clue, all right, of where we at. This is Romans 9:18, the brother Yahweh, the hopeful elect 3. And it says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. So the Lord's gonna have mercy on whom he will. And the Lord, is showing us that it's a great chance that we can receive mercy, man. The Lord is constantly showing us, man. Like the Lord dealing. That's why Yahweh Bashem Shai, deals, so closely with his elect, man, because that's a sign that the Lord, is going to have mercy on us, man. We always get different tokens and signs that we're going to be all right, man, that we're going to be good, The Lord always show us signs, man, that we're going to be good, man. You see? That we're going to be protected, man. You know, that we don't have to worry about what these people have to worry about, man. I think that First Corinthians 10:32. Bob Shaw, brother can put that. Uh, yep, this the brother Kazak Bon Yahweh, Isaiah 3:12 says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of our past," man. Okay, and one thing about this society, the matriarch has ruined these boys. These boys finished. Okay, men in America, the Jakes, this generation of Jakes, they're finished. You know, the matriarch. Okay, pretty much, these boys have been raised under the matriarch and the enchantments of Esau Edom. Okay, and they have ruined this generation, man. See, the matriarch, now we're living in the effects of listening to the goddamn serpent, man. You know, now we're in the effects of it, man. You know, and as men, there's certain things, you know, that we're affected by, you know, that we, okay, you know, are making the adjustments, you know, certain things coming up, you know, under this vibration of the serpent, okay? But this generation here, man, all right, now, like I say, now we're living in the fruits of feminism. See, this the fruits of it. You see, the matriarch didn't produce any leaders. They didn't produce any warriors. They didn't produce any husbands or fathers, okay? They just produced useless niggas, you know? Degenerate serial killers, drug heads, or alphabet. You know, that's the only thing that has came out of the enchantments of the serpent and Esau, all right, with this feminism, man. Okay. Uh, so just as the scriptures say, children are their oppressors, which is Esau Edom, because he's like a child. Okay. He's like a goddamn child that's in rulership, you know, and women, all right, rule over them. Okay. And then and the matriarch, all right, is in rulership amongst our people. You know? Let me see. Let me see. Yep, this is brother Eli Kazak. All right, Job 41:11. It says, "Who have prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine." Yeah. So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not in debt to anyone. You know, he doesn't owe anybody anything. You see? So at the end of the day, whatever he does is just, and whatever he, you know, rewards the righteous with, you know, we in his debt. You know, even in the kingdom, we're going to be eternally indebted to the goodness of the Lord. You know, and that's something, you know, that we're coming to learn. All right. And then I think that uh precept I wanted is in. Let me see. Come to the side real quick. I think it's in first. Let me see. And if a brother could put that Jeremiah 15:4. Jeremiah 15:4. He said YouTube tripping con. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, but if a brother could put that Jeremiah 15:2. Well, I get it real quick since I'm in it. And then I go to the other scripture. It's Jeremiah 15:3. And it says, "And I will appoint." All right. So this the Lord saying that he's going to appoint. You see? So the Lord said he's going to appoint. All right. So that means that your destiny is already appointed. You know? And that's another thing. See, TikTok and social media has given people the delusion that their opinions hold weight. What they think hold weight. Okay, just a bunch of random dumbass opinions floating around, okay, on social media and YouTube, and people think these things hold weight because they get likes and views and reshared. They think what they just said holds some type of weight. Nah, okay, your ass has been appointed to a certain judgment. Okay, all them views and all them people agreeing with you don't mean a damn thing. That's why it's vanity. Vanity goes into emptiness. Okay, that's vanity. All right, to express what you gonna do and how you feel and what you think and you, what should happen. No, that's vanity, man. Okay, that's why prophecy is reality. Everything else is vanity. Okay, everything else outside of prophecy is vanity, man. Because prophecy is the only thing that's gonna hold up. Okay, and it says, "And I will point over them four kinds," said the Lord: the sword to slay. All right, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Okay, so you're gonna have, teeth for wild beasts. There's things that you're just talking about not getting drafted. There's just one aspect of many judgments. Okay, there's just one aspect of many judgments that the Lord, all right, has in play. Okay, the Lord, niggas talk about they putting plays together. Wait till you see the plays that the Lord finna put together. And the Lord got a lot of plays in motion. All right, and pretty soon the Lord finna go no hut on you niggas, man. Okay, no time to sub out, man. All right, just nothing but pressure. Okay, so uh uh let's go here. You always get this too. This book of Amos chapter 5. All right, verse. See, the brother Tazo Mock on. I would tell him how, we used to have this saying amongst us, oh, you getting involved, because everybody finna get involved. Whether on the left hand side, on the right hand side. We don't even have no choice about prophesying, man. This the will of the Lord that got us teaching and going to camp. Like, this is his will. We moving on his program. So we ain't got no choice. Okay, on the right hand side. Okay, you think you niggas got choices on the left hand, man? All right, this is Amos 5 and 18. It said, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." And it says, "And if a man did flee," okay, niggas talking about how they gonna dodge. Okay, niggas talking about how they gonna dodge the draft. Niggas talking about how we not going and we not fighting. Niggas talking about voting. People talking, just talking about all this, because a nigga on YouTube got all the answers, man. A nigga on YouTube got all the answers. All right, but when judgment hit, okay, a nigga just gonna be subjugated to whatever the Lord want to happen to these niggas, man, and the nigga woman. Okay. All right. If a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him, man. And they're just showing you that, look, Jacob Trouble, okay, when shit hit the fan, civil unrest, World War III, okay, you got a lot of things, okay, that's gonna be in play at the same time. Okay, the Lord finna overwhelm you niggas, man. Okay, the Lord said he gonna do something in Jerusalem. If we hear about it, it's gonna make our ears tingle. You see? So the Lord got plans for you niggas, man. All right, the Lord got appointments for you niggas, man. You see? I'll be listening, it just be irksome to hear these niggas and the nigga woman just saying what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do and how they gonna do this, and if this happened, this what they gonna do. Nah, man, you gonna be subjugated to whatever the Lord got for your black ass, man. Okay? And a lot of you people saying what you ain't gonna do, that's the very thing the Lord gonna have your ass doing, man, to show you that He is. Okay? The Lord controls the minds of men. He controls the circumstances, man. Okay? This is Proverbs 1. I want to skip straight to the point. This is Proverbs 1. And I started at 24. It said, because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but he have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. So here it is, the prophets are out. You got you got brothers from all these different cities, all these different demographics, different age groups, lessons going out on a daily basis, man. The scriptures are being broken down, every aspect of the scriptures, from the history to the current events, to the geopolitical, to words, to prayers, to, understanding, the covenants, everything is going out. And you niggas, all right, have refused at every turn. You see? And say, niggas doing all this talking, but nobody wants to repent. Okay? Verse 26, it says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And I'll read this in the NLT. So I will laugh when you are in the trouble. I will mock when disaster overtakes you, man. Okay? Disaster is gonna overtake you, man. All right? you matriarch babies ain't built for this shit, man. You ain't built for nothing. All right? You get 10 feet away from your mama, you niggas get the panicking, man. No matter how old you niggas is, 15, 25, 40. You matriarch babies, you niggas get about 10, just like a little child. You know how a child start panicking when he can't see his parents. His parents might be out of sight. They get, start getting anxious. You niggas ain't built for these times, man. And the only reason, all right, we gonna be built is gonna be because of Yahweh Shai that's within us, man. Okay? It's because Yahweh Shai is within us. That's the only reason we'll be built for these times, man. Okay? When you goddamn matriarch babies, okay? Let's see this, man. Let's get this 1 John chapter 4. All right, verse 4. It said, ye are of the Most High little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Okay, so we're going to overcome because Yahweh Shai is in us, man. The Lord we of that number, because it was predestined, all right, for Yahweh Shai, okay, to rise in particular men. Okay, it was predestined, it was appointed. Let's prove that. Let's get Romans 8 and 28. It says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to his purpose. You see, so everything is working in our favor. Everything we see happen in real time is working in our favor. The draft, it's in our favor. When I heard 18 and 26, I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. When they said that age group, hell yeah. Okay, get these niggas out of here. And like I said, put them niggas in Kyiv, in Odessa, Ukraine, right there in front of that bear, goddamn. And put them niggas in northern Israel right there by Hezbollah. Okay? That'd be my request, You see? But everything working in our favor. The dollar collapsing, which is a global collapse. You know, everything, even when we betrayed, man. Even when we get, betrayed by certain people around us, that's working in our favor. Because that need to be shown anyway. You see? So everything that's happening that we see that's bad news to these people is our good news, man. Okay? Verse 29 said, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. So there was a group of men, a remnant of men, that the Lord had predestined, all right, to be conformed to his son, for Yahushua to be raised up in us, man. Okay? And the Yahushua that's within us is greater than all this affliction we finna go through. And that's what's gonna make us overcome. All right? And you have certain women that was predestined, to come under, all right, the umbrella of those men, okay, and be delivered. Certain households, men, women, and children, okay, it's gonna be delivered under those men that are being conformed unto Yahushua. But it was all predestined. Okay, read it in NLT. For the Most High knew his people in advance and chose them to become like his son, so that the son would be the firstborn among many brothers. Okay, so this thing was already put in place from the foundation of the world. Okay, you see, it was already set up from the beginning. All right, let's see what the brother got. Yep, it's Psalms 9 and 19 and 20. All right, the brother Taza Mott, GMS through the fire too. It says, rise, O Lord, let no man prevail, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Everybody's subjugated. Okay, from the elite bankers, Russia, Iran, China, everybody subjugated to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Everyone is subjugated. Okay? So you goddamn matriarch babies, what the hell you think? Who are you? Okay? The whole earth is subjugated to the Lord's judgment, man. Whether for good or for bad. Who the hell are you? You see? Let me find this real quick. Yeah, it's 1 Corinthians 11:32. So like I said, 10 and 32 earlier. But I'm going to read this. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 11 and 32. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. So we getting our stripes now. We taking our L's now, man. The losses that we take, sacrificing in this ministry, man. The Lord vex us, being vexed, just being here in this society, because being in this society, and being powerless, can't judge in this society, that's a slow torture within itself. Okay? So the Lord, he has us being chastened now, so we don't be judged with the world. You see, the world get to just do what it wants, feed the flesh, and just be random. Okay? Right. All right, just be random. You see, no restrictions on them. They get the win. Niggas have won on this side. Eve, when we're seeing the transition, but it was meant for them. Okay, it was meant for us to go through our suffering now, So when the Lord open up in wrath, we don't be judged with them, man. You know, so it's good to take our licks now. You know, take our little losses. You know, take our setbacks and vexations, and you know, take these things now. You know, so we're not judged with the world. All right. And the spirit, I see the ambulance. You know, there's a spirit. I don't know if y'all can see them lights. You know, I just looked up and just what I seen, the ambulance, man. All right, that's the time we in, man. You know, danger. You see? So, yeah, like the brother said, we pay as we go. You know, we don't get away with nothing. Shit, we don't get away with nothing. You know, most I don't know, like Scottie Pippen got there. You know, like Champ Bailey. You know, step for step. You know, like goddamn. You see? But hey, then it's also molding us for rulership. You know, the discipline and chastening is molding us for rulership. The Lord, you know, not dealing with the majority of our people. Like he said, since you reject knowledge, I reject you. You shall not be a priest unto me. So if the Lord has rejected you, okay, he lets you pretty much self-destruct. You know, he bags all the way off and let you self-destruct if the Lord not dealing. You know, but if he dealing, shit, he did step for step. Okay, on your ass. Okay, on our ass, man. Yeah, like the brother say, we pay as we go. That sound like another lesson. That sound like one of your lessons, priest. You know. So I want to get this. This is St. John 10. All right. It's St. John 10 and 27. But the elect, we're gonna be good. I know you brothers 18 through 26. You brother, you know, if we come to making that decision, you know what to do. You know, just like when Howard Shy was goddamn matriarch, baby. I can tell how a nigga stand. He a matriarch, baby. You know, I can tell how a nigga knees move when he walk. I can tell when a nigga matriarch, baby. You know, a nigga don't have no posture. You know, but but yeah, just like when Howard Shy was asking the Heavenly Father for another way, and he ain't getting no answer. He knew what it was. They already discussed this, man. So, you know, you brothers, all right, you sisters, man, you get faced with certain decisions, man. You know what it is. Okay, you know what the play is. And like this ain't, you know, rocket science. You know what to do. All right. Hey, we have plenty of examples of our forefathers that stood in the paint. Okay, they were willing to get tortured, then fold. All right, fold. All right, and denounce Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know, so we come to a time where we know what got to be done. This the time that we got to stand on business. You know, whatever decision we're faced with, okay, it's gonna be obvious what's the thing to do. Okay, it ain't gonna be complicated like it's a 50-50. Nah, man, it's gonna be obvious what to do, what need to be done in that situation, man. You know, so I'm gonna go here. All right, but if we of Yahweh Shah, the Lord gonna guide us through all these things, man. This is St. John 10 and 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. So you get this word hand in the Greek, all right, which is
5495. Chayer.
The word hand in the Greek is chayer, okay? And when you go into the last definition, it says in determining and controlling the destinies of men. Okay? In determining and controlling the destinies of men. All right? So if we are the elect, no one can make us take the sea hill. If we are the elect, No one can make us go to war because we're in the hand of Yahweh Shai. Nobody can, no, none of the elect can be plucked out of the hand of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And if you're not in the hand of Yahweh Shai, okay, that means that you're giving over into the hand of the wicked. Okay? And the gift of faith, understanding, the humbleness and, just constantly, you know, being immersed in this spirit, man, and growing in this thing is a sign that the Lord is dealing. That's why we can't take this thing for granted. We should be, you know, we should be, hey, we should be exerting ourselves in this thing, man. Understanding, the blessings of mercy, that's at hand, understanding, the reward that's at hand. We should be exerting ourselves in this thing, man. Because we're gonna see, all right, our sacrifice, the benefits of our sacrifice when the world is getting judged, when the wrath of the Lord just fully settled into the earth, man. You know? So that's the point. All right. Yeah, that's the point, man. Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters, all right, have been edified. Till next time I say shalom. Call me Yashala. Bob will ball soon. Shalom. Oh, you getting involved. Damn.